Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Spiritual. I finally bit the bullet and cleaned off my kitchen table because obviously this is the most logical place to do these readings. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, I'd been avoiding that for a long time. Alright, so this is going to be for Aries for the second half of June. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel as usual because I think most of you know how tarot works. Alright. What's going on with Aries for the second half of June? Aries. The only problem with this setup is you can't see the cards. But I think it's okay. All right, we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So automatically I see that we have somebody new coming in towards you, right? I guess not necessarily new, but someone that you don't know very well, right? What's going on with Aries for the second half of June? What's going on with Aries for the second half? You get the indie. Yeah. So interesting. So we have the indie and we have honesty here. So this card always reminds me of Libras because Libras can be kind of wishy-washy. This is the wishy-washy card, a little indecisive. But it's almost like someone finally stops being this indie wishy-washy type of person and comes forward with some honesty, and then that's when you start to get to know this person. What's going on with Aries second half of June? So we have the house and we have lilies. So I just got this deck this week, so I'm definitely gonna have to read out of the book. I'm always buying new decks. All right, so these cards are just very kind of supposed to be like self-explanatory. So this is home, residence, property, domestic affairs, familiarity, family, blah, 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 blah. The place or family in which one is most comfortable. And we have the lilies. Peace, harmony, contentment, maturity, experience, blah, 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 blah. Someone of influence, maturity, or wisdom, a content situation. I think someone finally kind of grew up and like was honest with themselves about, I'd say this home as a person. Someone, they'd been kind of in denial here with this indie card, that someone was their home, who they should be with. I think they finally, because this card was also about maturity, right? I think they finally matured a little bit and decided to be honest with themselves about how they feel about you, almost. And now with Aries for the second half of June. So we have the world and the wheel. So lots of cycles here, karmic cycles in general. This person went from one cycle to another. It's like they started off with the, I don't know, because then we have this Two of Pentacles here, which is kind of the same thing as this indie here, right? They're both kind of wishy-washy. I don't know what decision I want to make. But then we have the Fool here, which is about a leap of faith. So, I mean, it's like you were dealing with someone. I mean, it could be a new person, but it could be someone that's new that was debating whether or not to ask you out. But it's either way. It's either someone that was new and was debating to ask you out. But now I'm almost getting it might be a little bit, not someone you know super well, but someone you've kind of dealt with that was like, meh, that like they were never really giving you their full potential, their full self. And now they kind of was like, they're like, you know what? I think this actually might be something that's for me. I think this actually might be destined. I think I want to take this leap of faith here. Why is the world here? The Emperor. Yeah, they've leveled up here. They've become this emperor, empress. Yeah, I mean, it's literally, it's like rising up. It's like they were this indie wishy-washy type of person in the beginning when they weren't maybe awakened or weren't as awakened or weren't mature or anything like that. It's like they've kind of gone through some karmic cycles here, which has now made them realize that you're the person for them. What's the wheel here? Wow. Empress. Emperor and Empress counterparts here. It's like literally, it's like, I think also both of you kind of leveled up too. I think you also might not have been at the right vibration in the beginning of when you've know this, in the beginning of when you knew this person, and it's like you both kind of completed your cycles. It's so crazy. Look at that. Wheel and World with Emperor and Empress. It's like both of you kind of completed your, it's like the Emperor, I'm going to call this Emperor and Empress rise or something like that. Because it's like both people finally, it's like, I think that's why it was wishy-washy, because one person was up here, then it went like this, one person, like, you know what I mean? Like in terms of like a spiritual awakening sort of mastery type of level, right? One person was here, then it flip-flopped like this, and that's why you could never really quite match up, right? And here you are, you both completed your cycles, and now it's time to match, right? Now it's go time. That's interesting. Because it's like, you probably, like, oh, it's them. They're the one that's wishy-washy. But maybe it's not necessarily that it was them. It was the fact that neither of you were ever at the right vibration to match up. That's the Two of Pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles. It's time for this Ace of Pentacles. Stable new beginning here. Yeah, I think you're going to go into something very, very stable with this person. I think oftentimes when you deal with someone that was a little bit wishy-washy, it doesn't never really come to be anything. But in this case, I feel like both people just weren't quite on the right level here, and now they are. Why is the Fool here? Wow. This is a great reading. 10 of Pentacles here. This is everything you could ever want. Ultimate happiness, abundance, family, and this is also financial success as well. I mean, this is excellent. Like it's right to the tipping point of where you go from this wishy-washy type of energy to like 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Like, I mean, look at this. Look at all the clarifiers. We have the Emperor and Empress, 10 of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. Like, that's absolutely insane. Wow. Anyway, it's like Emperor and Empress are finally on the same level, and because you guys are finally on the same level, it's time to, it's go time. It's go time. Interesting. All right, guys, that's awesome. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe so you can be notified when I post future videos. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at It's Simply Sharon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.